everyone! So it has been a while since I have filmed basically a sit down and talk video for yourselves. So I thought that today I would put together a little video of some of my favourite things right now. I don't really ever do a monthly favourites, just because there was a time when monthly favourites seemed to take over all of YouTube, and I decided not to sort of follow the same pattern and do one every month. So basically all I've done is I've put together a few items that I'm using at the moment and that I'm currently loving, so that you can have a look and see if you can find them what you think yourselves if you're interested. Okay, I'm going to start off with a few beauty bits that I have got from drugstore makeup stores. The first item is L'Oreal Paris from their collection exclusive range. This one's is the Blake Pink. And I love this just because I don't very often wear pinks. I tend to wear a nude or a very bright red. And I thought coming into summer I really wanted to try something that was a little bit pinker. And I really like how bright this is, and it goes really nicely with my hair and my skin tone. I don't think it was too much in the shop, but it's called Delicate Rose. And I'll just put a little bit there on my hand. You can see it's actually quite a bright pink. But I think it'll be really nice when the weather just gets just that little bit brighter to wear with sort of summery outfits and things like that, as an alternative to my usual red lip that I go for. Next up in my beauty selection is something that was sent to me to review by a lady called Lynn Mills. Basically she's a celebrity makeup artist from Scotland, and she has basically come up with the makeup brush range called Girl Meets Brush. And she very kindly sent me a set of her brushes so that I could try them. And if you've read my blog, you'll see them on there, but I just thought for any of you that don't read my blog or cross over, I'd make sure that these were in my YouTube as well. They are such great brushes. Apart from the colour being grey, that matches into pretty much everything in my life, I love the way they feel. They're a bit damp at the moment because I've just finished doing my weekly brush clean, but they are so soft. They are some of the softest brushes I've used. They are so great at picking up pigment or anything like that on the brush, for sort of high intense colours on your eyes and things like that. I've actually used them today to get ready. You'll probably see them popping up in a lot of my makeup tutorials over the next couple of months because they are absolutely fantastic. Another great thing about this concept is basically what she's done is she's created this company that brings together the idea of makeup brushes and having a makeup artist sort of in your own home. And basically the idea of these, you can either buy the brushes on their own or in sets, or what you can do is you can partner them with an online tutorial with a professional makeup artist who will talk you through how all the brushes work, what you can do with them, and they'll talk you through how to create some of sort of the most popular looks. So there are lessons I think on the smoky eye and things like that, and I imagine they're probably going to grow over the next couple of months. Her range has actually just been backed on Kickstarter, which I'm really excited about because it means that there'll be some big things for this brand I think over the next 12 months. I'll link the website to where you can get them down below if you want to read any more, and I'll also link my blog post which tells you a little bit more about them. But I seriously am in love with these brushes. Next up I have a primer from Collection. This is their Primed and Ready Reviving and Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer in Cool Rose. I really love this because it's great for those days where, to be honest, you just feel a bit rubbish. Your skin looks a bit lackluster. It's very cool and soothing on your skin, but at the same time the illuminating part of the primer makes you look more awake and gives a brighter look to your skin. Again, I've used this under my foundation today, and I think you can see it's made my skin look quite luminous and shiny, and I really love it. And that I just picked up from Boots, so it's really easily accessible, but I will link it down below as well with the prices and everything like that so that you can have a look for yourselves. Next up is another Boots purchase. Recently, for one of my blog posts for Valentine's Day, I wanted to go out and find some products with rose. As well as being for my blog post, I really like the idea of products that have rose in them because I used a rose product by Zuzka, and that was a cleanser, and it's by far one of the best cleansers that I have ever used, and I thought that had to do with the rose part of it because I've not used any products like that before. So I went out to go and find some other products that might do the same thing. And I came back with this Quick Fix Facials Calming Clay Mask for sensitive and red skin. My skin can sometimes be really sensitive, so I thought this would be perfect for those days. And it's really, really great. I quite often find that my skin can be quite dry, and this has been really good on those sort of dry areas that I get and balancing out my sort of combination skin. So you basically put this on and leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. And then you just remove it with a warm damp cloth and you're pretty much good to go, and tone and whatever as usual, and then you can get on. I tend to do this in the evening because then that way I know I'm not going to be putting any makeup on top of it. And again, that was available from Boots and I really love that, and again I'll link it down at the bottom for you. The next product I'm about to talk to you about is probably one of my new favourite discoveries. If you don't know me, or if you don't read a lot of what I write or anything like that, basically I get really, really dry hands. I always say to everyone, the one part of me that I really don't like is my hands. I don't know if you can see now, I get quite old looking hands, doesn't help my nails, but I get really like wrinkly, dry hands, and if you think this looks bad, you should have probably seen them a couple of months ago, because basically my hands were pretty much falling apart. They were bleeding, they were splitting, and it wasn't very nice. And although I know you have to be careful with putting things onto your hands, recently one of my colleagues went into Loccitane and spoke to the lady about her dry hands, and she recommended this product, which is a lifesaver. It's their 1 minute hand scrub. And basically it comes in a little tub like this. It looks just like a sugar scrub that you'd find for many other things. And basically, oh, I had a bit of a leak there. And basically it comes with a little spatula like this. You put a small amount on the spatula and put it across the back of your hands, and then you rub it in for 1 minute. During that minute it has time to work into your hands, and it's got a little bit of an oily consistency to it, but the thing that I loved most about it is that I've used other products before similar to this, one in particular by No. 7, and it left my hands feeling really, really greasy and almost like I had some kind of like Play-Doh grease consistency on my hands. The great thing about this is it doesn't do, and it also has that sort of fresh L'Occitane sort of, I always call it like a planty cotton smell that a lot of their products have. And basically you just massage it into your hands for a minute all over, and then you wash it off, pat it dry, and you're good to go. And the transformation I had after the first time I used it, when I used my friends, I actually went straight into Loccitane and bought it straight away, and now I've been using it twice a week. I'm also really excited about it because the lady told me that you can actually use it on your feet as well. And I'm thinking this will be perfect for summer when you get your feet out into the sandals, because I do suffer from quite dry feet as well. So I'm really, really excited about this product, and yeah, I think it was £15. But you can also, I also think it's quite a good partner, because I really like their little hand creams that you get for in your handbag. I also think it'll be quite a good partner for that. So that's one of my most favourite ones that I'm talking about today. Next, I'm going away from makeup a little bit. I'm moving on to this really cute Cath Kidston purse. Recently I went shopping with my great auntie, and at the end of it I spotted this really cute little coin purse. I don't know for how long, but pretty much forever I've wanted a really cute little heart purse, and this one caught my eye because I loved the floral print, especially coming into sort of springtime. I thought this would be great for those days when I'm literally just taking out money and I don't need my cards or anything like that. For nights out, for any sort of small essentials and coins, so that I can separate it from my cash or anything like that. And this was from a local gift shop. I can't think what the name of it is, but it's a really cute little, you know, the kind of gift shops I mean, where you go in and they do like little wedding gifts and presents and things like that, and unusual cards. I'll try and find out the name of it, and I'll try and put that below, but I think that was about £4, and she bought that for me as a little gift, so that was one of my favourite things that I've had recently, and I use it now for if I'm going out with one of my little bags, which is always nice. And then the final thing in my favourites is a home product. I was actually bought this as a Christmas gift from my best friend. She basically bought it for me because of the container, because she knows how much I love anything copper. If you come into my room, it's basically all grey, white and copper. And this is actually from Primark Home, so I don't know how much it was, but I can't imagine it would be... Sorry about that, my cat's just had a meltdown and decided to jump into the laundry basket. Anyway, so I can't imagine it would be too expensive. And basically I love this candle. It's champagne scented, and at first I was a bit like, a champagne candle, I'm not sure what I think, but I burnt it recently and it is one of the most beautiful smelling candles ever. And because I can't drink anymore and I don't drink, it's kind of nice just to have something like that that feels a bit indulgent for if I'm having a bath or something like that. And it's got kind of like a fresh, almost like a cottony colour to it as well, so that's always good. So that brings me to the ends of my favourites. I really hope you enjoyed this video and looking at a few little things that I've been loving over the last month or so. If you do like me doing this style of video, please do comment down below and let me know, because I will try to make it more of a monthly thing and see what I can find. If I can't do it monthly, I'll try and make it like a bi-monthly thing or something like that, just so you can see what kind of things I've been buying, I've been looking at, and give you some recommendations for products that you might be interested in. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!